Welcome to the research project subject. In this session, we begin with chapter 1, Introduction. This chapter lays the foundation for the entire research process. It covers the background of the study, the problem statement, the research questions, the significance of the study, and the outline of the report. By the end of this chapter, you will understand why a strong introduction is crucial in guiding and shaping any research project. The background of the study begins with the recognition that research is a systematic process designed to answer important questions, solve problems, and generate new insights that add value to both academic knowledge and practical application. In today's world, shaped by globalization, digitalization, and rapid societal changes, one area of universal concern is the impact of remote and hybrid work arrangements on employee productivity. For decades, productivity was monitored within office environments where performance could be observed directly by the supervisors. However, the COVID-19 pandemic changed this landscape dramatically, forcing organizations across the globe to embrace digital collaboration. Global companies such as Microsoft, Google, and Deloitte adapted quickly to hybrid models, while smaller enterprises struggled with coordination and technology limitations. This shift raises a critical issue. Does remote work actually enhance productivity, or does it introduce new barriers such as employee isolation, communication, and reduced creativity? This question makes the topic of remote work productivity not only timely but also universally relevant across industries such as education, healthcare, finance, and manufacturing. Despite its importance, findings on this subject remain inconsistent, which forms the problem statement of this research. On the other hand, studies published in respected outlets like the Harvard Business Review in 2021 suggested that remote employees often completed more tasks and enjoyed the flexibility of working from home. On the other hand, research published in the Journal of Management in 2022 revealed declines in creativity, weakened team cohesion, and increased burnout among employees who work remotely for long periods. These contradictions leave managers and policymakers uncertain about how best to structure work arrangements. Should organizations insist on return to physical offices, or should they maintain flexible work from home policies? The lack of clarity creates a significant knowledge gap and making this issue an important and timely research problem. To address this problem, the research is guided by several questions. It seeks to discover whether remote work ultimately improves or reduces productivity, and to understand the role of digital tools such as project management software and video conferencing platforms in shaping outcomes. It also investigates how leadership styles, whether based on trust and empowerment or micromanagement, influences employees' motivation and effectiveness. Furthermore, it explores how communication practices in vital spaces can either strengthen collaboration or hinder creativity. These questions ensure that the research remains focused and provide a pathway for developing hypotheses that can be tested using empirical data. The significance of this study is wide-ranging. From a theoretical perspective, it extends organizational behavioral theories such as Hertzberg's motivation hygiene theory by examining how motivation and job satisfaction operate in remote settings. From a practical standpoint, the findings will assist managers in designing more effective workplace policies. Multinational corporations such as Amazon and Deloitte, they are experimenting with hybrid work models, and evidence from this research can provide valuable direction. Policymakers too stand to benefit as they develop labor regulations to address flexible work arrangements, ensuring that they are both fair to employees and beneficial to economies. Beyond theory and practice, the study also carries social significance by offering employees insights that could improve work-life balance, reduce stress, and enhance their overall quality of life. Finally, this chapter outlines the structure of the report. The first chapter introduces the study with its background, problem statement, research questions, and significance. The second chapter provides a review of the literature, examining relevant theories, conceptual frameworks, and empirical findings that support hypothesis development. The third chapter discusses the research methods, including sampling procedure, data collection method, variable measurement, reliability and validity of the testing, and the techniques of data analysis. The fourth chapter presents the results and discusses them in relation to both theory and prior studies. The fifth chapter includes with a recap of the findings, highlight the implication for theory and practice, addresses the limitation, and provides recommendation for future research. The report is completed with references and appendices which ensure transparency and reproducibility of the study. To conclude Chapter 1 of the research project, subject has provided the essential foundation for the study. It highlighted the importance of the topic, clarified the problems and guiding questions, also explained the significance of the research and presented a roadmap of the report. With this introduction, we are now prepared to move into Chapter 2, where we will review relevant literature and build a strong conceptual framework.